This video is on opening up and balancing the sacral chakra. Hi, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to learn about the sacral chakra, which is signified by the color orange. And orange jewelry helps to keep it in balance, like stones, orange stones. And some of the ways that we can tell if our sacral chakra is out of balance are, for the emotional side of things, there's blame and guilt, money and sex, power and control. This is the seat of your creativity. So if you feel like your creativity is being blocked, then you could have some imbalances in your sacral chakra. And finally, ethics and honor in relationships. And I believe that this goes both ways, whether you feel like the ethics towards you is not being honored, or if you're not acting in an ethical or honorable way. Some of the physical imbalances are chronic low back pain, sciatica, OBGYN problems, so any kind of female problems that you may be having, males as well. Sexual potency, if you're not having much of a sex drive, then this can be very indicative of having an imbalance with this. And urinary problems, if you're prone to urinary tract infections, then this is the practice for you. All right, so we're going to be working to open up our pelvis today, because this is a chakra that's located right below your belly button. So to begin, we will just go into bound ankle pose, starting by bringing the soles of the feet together. You can wrap your hands around your toes. A variation of this is to open up your feet like a book. This will help you open your hips up a little bit more. So push the heels together and engage your glutes. Allow this action to be what helps to open up the hips. Sitting up tall, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Pushing the heels together, engaging your glutes, letting your knees coming down and open to be secondary. Breathing comfortably and breathing naturally. This is going to be a lower practice. We probably won't even get to any standing postures today, which is fine. We're going to honor our lower chakra systems. Well done. And then we can come to a seated position and just work on warming up the spine a little bit. We're going to twist to the right side first. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Right hand comes right behind the back. Walk it in really close to the spine so we sit up tall. Sit up tall, engage your core. Just gently turn to the right side. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Relaxing and releasing into the posture on our exhale. Good job. Come back to center and go to the left. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Left hand comes in close to the spine. Sit up as tall as we can. And gently turn to the left side. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Very nice job. Just bring the right arm up, walk the left fingers out. Just come up, lengthen through the fingertips, bend that left arm so that we're sinking into the posture. Keep the sit bones firmly planted on the mat. Good job. Switch sides. Just bring that left hand up. Look off to the left. Try to keep the chest lined up with the long edge of the mat. Keep the sit bones evenly planted on the mat. Try to bring the head in line so It's in line with the arm. Good job. Come back to center. And then just come to table pose. Come onto your hands and knees. Once we come onto our hands and knees, we can continue to warm up the spine by moving through some cat-cows. Just inhale, lift the head, lift the hips, let the belly be soft. Exhale, push the mat away with the hands, roll the hips in, arch the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, just roll the hips in, arch the spine, bring the chin to the chest. And then move from side to side. Just drop the hips to one side, head and shoulders go to the other side. And then just bring your right foot forward. Inhale, step it up. Make sure the knee does not go past the ankle. And we're going to scoot that left hip back. And then we're going to work on opening up that hip by going into a lizard lunge. You might need a block. Blocks can be very helpful. And we're just going to push this right leg out, peel the sole of the foot up off of the mat. Bring both hands to the instep. And once we open that right knee up, we can see if we can bend our arms, maybe come down. Maybe we're able to use our block. It doesn't have to be up or down low. It can be up kind of high. And maybe rest our forehead on the block. Starting tall. See how well you can do it. Good job. Then just come back up. Bring that right knee back up and leave the left hand on the mat. Just bring the left shoulder forward, the right arm up, adding a twist. Good job. Then bring that right hand to the right leg. Just push that knee out. Back to this, I know. And then see if you can lift that left leg up. Reach back. See if you can grab a hold of it. This is an intense quad stretch. Just do the best that you can. Good job. Release. Switch sides. And then bring that left foot up. Scoot that right leg back so that we're sinking into the posture. We really want to work to open the knee up, just peeling the sole of the foot up off of the mat. Just have the outside edge of that left foot on the mat. Sinking into the posture. Maybe bending your arms just to test it out and see how far down you can go. Maybe you can come down to your forearms. We're just going to rest our head on a block if we're able to. Really allowing ourselves to sink into this pose. Breathing comfortably, breathing naturally. And maybe you're not able to do that. That's okay. Just do the best that you can. And then once you come up, on the left side, just lift that leg back up. You can leave the right hand on the mat. Just lift that left arm up. Go into a twist. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. Good job. Drop that right hand onto the left leg, push it out, bend the right leg. See if you can reach back and hook the top of the foot with that left hand, twisting to the left side. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. Good job. Release. Come back to center. Once we come to center, we're just going to straddle the mat, have our lower legs parallel with the mat. Try to widen the stance with our knees, have the shins parallel with the long edge of the mat, and see if you can come down to frog pose. This is a super good hip opener. And then once you come down, see if you can rock. Come forward and back, taking the frog to the horny toad. Maybe we're able to open our knees up a little bit further now. Good job. Bring the big toes together. Take a super wide stance with your knees. Just walk yourself back to child's pose. Forehead can come to the mat. Just sink into the posture. Stay with your breathing. Whenever your thoughts wander off, just gently but firmly call your awareness back to your breath over and over again. Well done. Walk your hands back. And then we're going to go to garland pose. This is a really wonderful balancing posture. We can have our toes tucked under. Maybe you can reach your heels to the floor, maybe not. Bring your hands to prayer position. See if you can tuck the pelvis down, stack up the spine. Good job. And then stretch out the right leg, keep the left leg bent. And we're just going to go back and forth. Maybe have the toes turned out to about a 45-degree angle. Walk the hands over, come down, stretch this leg out. Again, just go back and forth. 3, 4, 5, we'll do 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Well done. Slowly come back onto your hips. Take a seated pose. From here, we can just make our way down onto our mats. Lay back. There's some really restorative postures that we can do to help with our sacral chakra. Start by bringing the right ankle to the left leg by the knee. Flex the foot. On the in-breath, we can bring our left leg up. Just lace our fingers together. Leave that left leg bent. Pull it in towards your chest. If we keep this left foot flexed, that will really help us protect that leg, the right leg, where it connects to the hip. Good job. Switch sides. Just bring that left ankle, flex the foot, bring it to that right knee. Just lace the fingers together on the back or the top of that right shin up by the knee. Pull that leg in towards your chest. Good job. Just release. Feel your hips open up. After you bring both feet back to the mat, we can bring the right leg up. Lace the fingers together, the first two fingers around the big toe. Take a wide stance with that right knee. Stretch the left leg out. Just go into half happy baby. We want to try and get the shin and the hamstring parallel with the floor, the foot parallel with the ceiling. Take a wide stance with that right knee. Try to keep the left leg in line with the body. You might want to check. Sometimes you think it's in line and it's not quite there. Good job. Switch. Do the left leg, stretch the right leg out. Just have that right arm stretched out along the side, really working to open the knee up, maybe pushing it out with your elbow. Good job. Bring the soles of your feet together. Go to reclined bound angle. You can make a mudra with your first two fingers and your thumb. Just make a diamond shape and put it over your belly button. And on your exhale, after you bring the soles of your feet together, we're going to push the stomach and low back to the floor. Exhale, bring the knees all the way together. Release. On the in-breath, inhale, exhale, push the stomach and low back to the floor. Maybe pushing the hands into the stomach. Hold the legs when they're halfway up. Release the stomach and low back. Exhale, push the stomach and low back to the floor. Bring the knees all the way together. Good job. Just let the knees fall open. Release the stomach and the back. Exhale, push the stomach and low back to the floor. Bring the knees up a third of the way. Hold. Release the stomach and low back. Bring the legs up 2/3 of the way. Hold the legs. Release the stomach and low back. Exhale, push the stomach and low back all the way to the ground. Bring the knees all the way together. Release. Let the knees fall open and then just release the stomach and low back. Now do it all again. Exhale, just push the stomach and low back to the floor. Bring the knees up a third of the way. Hold. Release. Exhale, push the stomach and low back to the floor. Bring the knees up 2/3 of the way. Release the stomach and low back. Hold the knees in place. Exhale, push the stomach and low back to the floor. Bring the knees all the way together. Good job. Then just release. Stay in bound angle. Just allow gravity to have its way with you. Allow your knees to open up this way. Holding that mudra over your belly button, just honoring this part of your body. Just stay with your breath for a couple more rounds of breath. And when you're ready, just stretch out on your mat for Shavasana. You can bring your hands along your sides, fingers slightly curled. And the chakra sound that we're going to make today is Vam. And again, since this is a lower chakra, we're going to try and make the sound lower. Inhale, just say it with me. Vam. Good job. Close your eyes, stay with it. Inhale. Vam. Good job. Inhale. We'll do it a few more times. Vam. Vam. Good job. One more time. Vam. Well done. Just staying with your breath. Take a few moments for gratitude. Find several things that you're grateful for today. And then slowly bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Push yourself up with your free hand, perhaps. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned a lot about your sacral chakra. Having balance with the chakra systems is very important to have an overall sense of well-being and to have total body alignment. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share so that more people can be benefited by this. And check me out on Instagram if you like. Click on the little gear notification when you subscribe so all of the videos that I do pop up and you can do more yoga because it's so wonderful. Thank you so much. May love and light be yours. And until next time, namaste.